Good morning, my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. Hope all of you are fine. I am also fine, Alhamdulillah. I, Mehernigar Puli, teacher of class 3, sector 7, welcome you all to our today's class. Today we are going to do the topic that you have already finished half of this topic in your previous class, and today we are going to finish the rest of the topic in this class. And in your previous class, maybe you know, hope you have already learned the topic, the indefinite article part. Today we are going to do the rest of the part, which is definite article, in this class. For this, you have to take this book with you, and you have to keep this book with you during the whole class, because today we are going to do the book work also. So you will have this book with you, and you open the book page number 38. So the rest of the class and the whole class I'll explain, and you'll listen the class and you'll see the whole class in your screen. Okay, so let's go back to the screen. My dear students, hope all of you are ready with your grammar yearbook and a CW copy and pen. Okay, so let's start our today's class. And I already told you that our today's topic you have already started in your previous class, and you have done half part of this class, and today we will complete the topic. And today that topic is articles, and articles you have already finished the type, which is indefinite article, but still I am going to give a short review for our previous class. Then we will start our today's main part, which is definite article. Okay, so before starting the discussion, we need to know that what is article. So the article is, the definition of article is the uses of a, an, and the is called article. An article is used before a noun. So this definition is also given in your book. You can learn from there, and for your help, for your betterment, I have also given the definition here. You can collect it from here also, and you can write the definition in your CW copy also. In the picture you can see that a girl is giving a book to a boy. So the book is a noun, and before that book we have the. So take the book. Here the is an article. In the second picture you can see and the example is give me an apple. So here an is another article. So these three words, which are a, an, and the, these three words are called articles together. Now, how many types of articles are there? You have already finished one type, so maybe you know that there are two types of article. I am sure you all know about it. So here are two types of article: indefinite articles and definite articles. A and an, these two articles are called indefinite article, and the is called definite article. And definite means something which is fixed, unchangeable, like this. Okay, so here you can see that when we use indefinite and definite articles we use for general things, okay, for any kind of thing or for a person, and for specific person or thing we use the, and for specific thing, that's why it is definite article. Okay, here you can see that when we use the articles a and n, so before the vowel letters, when the word starts with vowel letters and the word sounds like vowel letters like a, e, I, o, u, that time we use n, like an orange, an apple, an egg, an umbrella. So these are the examples that nouns are starting with vowel. Okay, so for these words, before that word we use n, and for the rest of the other letters which are known as consonant, before that letter we use a. Here another thing you can see, under the consonant, sound with a, e, I, o, u, and others. Even the words that starts with consonant letters but sounds like vowel sound, Like he is an honest man. Here honest starts with H but pronounced as O. So we use an article here before this kind of word. Okay. Now our today's main topic, which is definite article. That means the uses of the. The uses of the is also given in your book. So the uses of definite article the is all the uses and rules that where to use the is given by 1, 2, 3, 4. According to this, I have also sorted this class, and you can also check in your book, which is in page number 38 in your grammar gear book. So number 1 rule, or the very first uses of definite article the is we use the before the noun which are only one. Okay, for sun, moon, world, these are only one. Let's see the example. When the sun sets, it looks like an orange ball. So here you can see before sun we have used the, and it is fixed. Always you have to use the before sun. There is another example. The sun rises in the east. Here is also before sun, which is a noun, we have used the. Then the next example, let us go upstairs and see the moon. Here the example is for moon, and before moon we have also used the. Then the next rule is the world is a beautiful place to live. So for world which is only one world, we all know about it. For singular thing which is only one and that is fixed, unchangeable, for this kind of word we have to use the. Before these nouns we have to use the, and this is fixed. Always we have to use this. So these three are the very first rule. That's why all the 3 examples are given in number 1. Then the uses number 2 is we use the before some special names. So now we will see what names are there, which names are there, and before that name we always use the. So A, the very first one is rivers, oceans, seas name. Before these names we have to use the always. For example, in the picture you can see the Jamuna river. So Jamuna river is a very big river, and we know that Jamuna is a river name. So before this name we have to use the. Atlantic Ocean, you have already learned this name from your BGST book, so I hope you remember. So before all the oceans name, the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, we have to write the before this name. Even before the sea's name we have to use the. Then number B, mountain ranges name, and the example is Himalayas. I hope you have heard the name of Himalayas. So before this name Himalayas, which is the highest mountain range in the world, and before this name Himalayas we have to use the. So here is written the Himalayas. Then the desert's name. This desert is not a eating sweets dish that we eat. Okay, before this desert we have to use the. So one is Gobi Desert and another one is Sahara Desert. Before this desert's name we have to use the always. So the Gobi and the Sahara Desert. Next one, number D, is some countries name. You can see here the flags of UK and USA. So before these names, United Kingdom and United States, we always have to use the. So the United Kingdom and the United States. Then number E is group of islands, and for from this picture you can see here 2 islands actually. One is Andaman and another one is Nicobar Island. The 2 islands are together here, that's why we call it together. Okay, from this picture. And the Andaman and Nicobar Island is a name of island. So before this name of island we have to use the. Then historical monuments. Before historical monuments, before that name we have to use the always. So here the first picture you can see, it is National Memorial. I hope you have visited, which is situated in Savoie. Then the Eiffel Tower, so which is in Paris. So before these two monuments, you can see I have written also the National Memorial and the Eiffel Tower. So before any national or historical monuments name, we have to use the. Then the uses of the number G, it is not given in the book, but still I have given for your learning so that you can learn more, which is before any holy books we have to use the. Here I have given two holy books, which is one for Islam or Muslims, Holy Quran. So before Quran we have to use the. So the Holy Quran, and another one is Bible, which is for Christian people, and before this book name also we have to use the. So here is written the Holy Bible. So that was all about our rule number or uses number 2. Now 3 number is, we use definite article the to refer to a person or thing already mentioned in the previous sentence. So example you can see, we use first time we introduce an object. Whenever we use or we talk about anything for the first time, that time we tell I saw a movie last night. Okay, then used when we mention the object again. If I tell again about the movie, that time I have to use the, not a. So the movie is based on a real life incident. So see here, the first one was a movie, then this a movie has become the movie because I am mentioning the movie again. For your betterment, I have given another example. You can see, I met a boy who had a bicycle like me. The boy was very nervous to ride on his cycle. So I met a boy, so which is not fixed, whom I met, but the boy was nervous. Now this is fixed, that whom I met, that boy was nervous. So that's why we have to use in the second sentence the. When we are talking about the same person or same thing in the second time, that time we have to use the. I hope you are clear with the 3 uses. Then number 4, we use the to refer when the person or thing is understood. This uses or this rule is given in page number 39. Go back to page number 39. Now we will see the example. Keep the books on the table. Here you can see a girl is telling to a boy that keep the books on the table. So girl also knows about which book she is talking about, and boy also knows that which book he has to pick. So both the person, the speaker and listener, both have understood what the thing they are talking about. So before the thing we have to use the. I can give you another example for your betterment. For example, you can think that sometime your teacher tells you in the class that erase the board. So you all know that in your classroom there is a board. You have to erase that board only. Okay, not the other boards of your school. So if teacher tells erase a board, so you can erase any board in your school, but when teacher tells that erase the board, that means you have to erase the board of your classroom. Okay, so you have understood. So that's why for understanding which is known to the speaker and listener, we have to use the. So these were the 4 rules of articles. Now we will do some book work. So my dear students, now it's time for book work. I know that how much you love to do the book work. So by this time, whatever the uses I have explained, you have seen also in the screen, and you have all the uses in the book also. In page number 38 and in page number 39 also there is one rules or uses, whatever you can tell. So you can see all the rules, all the uses of definite article the in the book, page number 38 and 39. Now we will do the exercise E, which is in page number 39, and exercise number F, which is in page number 40. Okay, so now we will do the book activities, and I will give you exercise number E. At first I'll explain, then I'll show you the answers, and exercise F you will do by yourself. Okay, so let's do the book work. So my dear students, I know that you love to do the book work very much. So let's start our today's book activity, and you have to keep the book in front of you. So this book activity is exercise number E, which is in page number 39 in your grammar gear book. I hope your book is in front of you and you have taken one pen with you so that you can write the answers in your book also. So the very first one example exercise is, please open dash door. So you know, or the speaker knows that which door you have to open. So for here we cannot tell that open a door. We don't tell anyone to open a door. We know that we have to open a fixed one. So for this we have to use the. Please open the door. Then number 2 is, Miss Madhu has got dash new car. She is getting dash car to school. So here the first sentence, here we are talking about a car. Then we are mentioning about this car again. So we all know that when we are talking about a thing, that time we use a, and here will be a, not n, because the noun doesn't start with a, e, I, o, u. So we have to use a. Now she is getting a car to the school. No, we are talking about the same thing. So she is getting the car to school. Then dash sun is the center of dash solar system. We know that before sun we have to use the. So the is here, and solar system is also singular thing. So before solar system again we have to use the. Then number 4 is, there is dash palace on the banks of dash Tungabhadra. So here there is dash palace. We cannot tell that there are 2 palaces. Then here will be 2 palaces. So we have to use here an article. So we cannot use an before palace doesn't start with vowel. Okay, so we have to use here a. So there is a palace on the banks of Tungabhadra is a river name. So before that river name we have to use the. Okay. Now number 5. Dash Himalayas are one of the longest mountain ranges in the world. Himalayas, we already have learned that this is the name of mountain range. So before mountain range's name we all know that we have to use again the. And I hope you are also writing all the answers by yourself in the book before my telling. Then number 6. I bought dash book yesterday. So I didn't bought an book. I didn't bought the book because I didn't tell about the book yet. So I bought a book yesterday. Then if I'm telling again about the book, then I have to use the. I bought a book yesterday. The book is about dinosaurs. Then number 7. We live in dash old house near dash international airport. Here the noun is old house. So old starts with vowel o. So we have to use n. Then international airport is a fixed place. It is not particular or general. It is not a general thing that we are talking about any place name. It is a fixed place which mentioning that you will find my house beside or near the international airport. This is a fixed direction to you. So for this direction or this place international airport we are using here the. We live in an old house near the international airport. Then number 8. My parents had dash interesting meeting with the principal. Dash meeting lasted 2 hours. So my parents had dash interesting meeting. We cannot use here a because here interesting starts with I, so we have to use n before I because yeah, I is a vowel letter. So for this interesting I, we have to use here n. My parents had an interesting meeting with the principal. Now we are talking about the meeting again. So we all know in the second sentence, if we mention the same person or thing again, we have to use the. Number 9. The manager of Dash Bank is Suresh. So we are mentioning that there is a bank which is fixed and Suresh is the manager, and it is also confirmed. So the manager of the bank is Suresh. We cannot tell the manager of a bank. Which bank? We don't know. Any bank. So we have to use here the. Then number 10. There is dash student called Dev in my class. So there is how many students? We cannot use here numbers. So we have to use article, and before student we cannot use an. Okay, so there is a student in my class. Then sentence number 2 is I know that student you are talking about. Now we will use I know a student you are talking about. No, we are talking about the same student. So I know the students you are talking about. So that's all about our exercise number E. Now we will do exercise number F. So let's go to the next page. So here you can find the exercise number F. I bought a pen and a pencil. The pen is blue and the pencil is black. Here you can see that a pen and a pencil become the pen and the pencil. So according to our book's instruction, we have to give arrow sign, or we have to draw a line that a pencil becomes the pencil and a pen become the pen. Here I have given one, I have written one for you, and by seeing this, the rest of the 4 you will do by yourself. Okay, the first one you can see here, a pen becomes the pen. I have given a line. Then a pencil become the pencil. Hope you have understood very clearly, right? Again, I am doing the second one for you. I read a short story about 2 friends. I was moved by the story. So here a short story become the story. So the line will be like this. Then number 3. Our class went to a theme park. There were many water rides inside the park. So a theme park become the park. So you will draw the line in the book. Number 4. We went to a restaurant yesterday. The place was crowded. So our restaurant become the place. So we have to draw the line. So you will draw the line in the book. Then I played number 5. I played with a dog after school. The dog belongs to Aunt Shuchi. So a dog becomes the dog. Okay. So you will also draw the line in the book. I hope you have understood the definite article the and all the exercises very properly. So that's all about our today's class. But if you have any question to ask, if you didn't understand any rule or any uses of the, you can write comment your question. You can write anything if you want to ask, if you want to know, whatever you want to ask, you can write in the comment section and your teacher will definitely answer your question. So don't worry, whatever you want to ask, just feel free to ask. Okay, under this video you can write in the comment section. So now it's time for homework. So homework is learn the article exercise E and F from page number 38, 39 and 40 from your Grammar Gear book. So hope you learned. So my dear students, that's all about our today's class, and in this class you have learned the definite article, the uses of definite article the, and you have done the book activities also. So hope you have enjoyed the whole class, and whatever the homework I have given, you have to learn the article from page number 38 to 40. So hope you practice the article at your home. And the last thing I want to tell you that stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.